A very warm welcome to all of you. Myself, Professor Nagresh from KG Somaya College, Kopargaon. In this today's lecture, we are going to take some MCQs for practice for FYBSc SPPU online examination 2021 on the topic pH meter. So some different MCQs we have to solve in this current lecture. Before starting this lecture, those who are not yet subscribe my YouTube channel, so please subscribe my YouTube channel and press the bell icon for getting the notification for the upcoming video lectures on important topics. So let us start this lecture. The first MCQs in this lecture is an electronic device used to measure pH of a liquid or solution is called as, and the four options are: A is pH meter, B is potentiometer, C is colorimeter, and D is a polarimeter. Now, in order to determine or measure the pH of a given liquid or solution, one instrument is commonly used, and that instrument is nothing but the correct option of this question is option A, that is, that instrument is called as the pH meter. So the function of this pH meter is to measure the pH of a liquid or a solution. The rest of the instruments, that is potentiometer, colorimeter or polarimeter, has the different type of the applications, such as this potentiometer is commonly used to determine the potential of a particular cell. At the same time, this potentiometer may be used to determine the pH of a particular solution at some instances, but commonly this pH meter is commonly used to measure the pH of a liquid or a solution. The next, that is colorimeter, it is used to measure the color intensity of a particular solution, or we may find out the absorbance or the particular percent transmittance of a particular solution. So in this way, these four different instruments having the different type of the applications. So the correct answer for this particular question number 1 is a pH meter. The next question, that is the question number 2, is here. The pH value expresses the degree of activity of an acid or base in terms of ion activity, and the four options are: A is H plus ion concentration, B is Cl minus ion concentration, C is OH minus ion concentration, and the D is F minus ion concentration. We know very well that this pH value uses an information regarding what is the activity or what is the degree of activity of an acid or a base, and this activity is given in terms of one ion concentration, and that ion is nothing but the H plus ion concentration, and that's why the correct answer of this question number 2 is A, that is, it gives the degree of activity of an acid or base in terms of the H plus ion activity. The next question, question number 3, is here. If H plus ion concentration is greater than OH minus ion concentration, material is, and the four options are: A is basic, B is a neutral, C is amphoteric, and D is a acidic. We know very well that if the H plus ion concentration is higher than that of the OH minus ion concentration in a particular material, so at that instance we can say that that material is rich in a H plus ion concentration, and that's why it is to be behave as a acid in a nature, and that's why the correct answer of this question number 3 is option D, that is, that material is a acidic in nature. We know very well that if this material is a basic, it has the more OH minus ion concentration. If it is a neutral in nature, it has the equal concentration of H plus and OH minus, and if it is amphoteric, it behaves both as a acid as well as the base. So that's why the correct answer of this question 3 is that material is a acidic, and that's this D option is a correct option. The next question number 4 is: in pH determination, which electrode is used as an indicator electrode? And the four options are: A is a calomel electrode, B is a glass electrode, C is a hydrogen electrode, and D is a any electrode. We know in order to determine or measure the pH of a particular solution by using the pH meter, we have to use some electrode assembly, and in that electrode assembly two types of the electrodes are used. One is a indicator electrode and second is a reference electrode. In case of this pH determination, the indicator electrode which is to be commonly used is nothing but this glass electrode, and that's why the correct option among these four is B option, that is that indicator electrode is called as the glass electrode. The next question 5 is here. Calomel electrode is used as an electrode, and the four options are A as an indicator, B as a reference electrode, C as a standard electrode, and D as a null electrode. Each and every electrode has its own applications or own importance. So whenever we want to measure the pH, we have to use this calomel electrode along with the glass electrode. Now the function of this calomel electrode is that it is to be used as the reference electrode, and that's why the correct option among these four is option B. It is to be used as a reference electrode in order to determine pH of a given material. On the other hand, this is indicator electrode. We know very well that the glass electrode is used as an indicator electrode. Next is the standard electrode. So those electrodes which gives which have the known amount of that particular EMF is called as the standard electrode. And next is the null electrode, that is the electrode which having the zero potential. It is a theoretical concept. Practically no electrode is a null electrode. So for this question number 5, the correct answer of this question is option B, that is calomel electrode is used as a reference electrode in pH determination by using the pH meter. The next question, question number 6 is here. The component not associated with direct reading type pH meter is, and the four options are A is state buffer, B is slope control knob, C is Western standard cell, and D is a temperature probe. As far as the arrangement of or the circuit of the direct reading type pH meter is to be concerned, it has some probes or some knobs is there for its standardization purpose or for its activation purpose. So that knobs have its own importance. So among these four knobs, one knob which is not included in this direct reading pH meter, and that is nothing but the option C is the correct, that is Western standard cell is not associated with direct reading type pH meter, while the rest of the three, that is state buffer, slope control knob, and temperature probe, are already associated with direct reading type pH meter. The next question is question number 7. Glass electrode cannot be used when test solution is. The four options are A is 0.1 normal acetic acid, B is 0.1 normal ammonium hydroxide, C is water, and D is a ethyl alcohol. So we know very well that for this particular glass electrode, for its activity purpose, always we use the aqueous solvents. So among these four, the correct option of this question number 7 is this option number D, that is it is a ethyl alcohol. So glass electrode cannot be used when test solution is ethyl alcohol, while the rest of the three solvents are aqueous solvents, and that's why glass electrode can be used in this remaining three. But in case of this ethyl alcohol, glass electrode cannot be used. The next question number 8 is here. The component not associated with pH meter is, and the four options are A is state buffer, B is photovoltaic cell, C is a temperature probe, and D is a slope control knob. And the correct option among these four, it is B option, that is it is photovoltaic cell. It is not associated with any pH meter. The next question number 9 is here. Glass electrode can be made sensitive by immersing it at least for 12 hours prior to use in, and the four options are A is NaOH solution, B is HCl solution, C is KCl solution, and D is a silver chloride solution. And among these four, the correct option is, it is the particular option B is the correct, that is it is a HCl solution. So in order to make the glass electrode sensitive, we have to immerse it at least 12 hours before in HCl solution of 0.1 molar. The next question number 10 is here. The thin glass bulb in glass electrode is filled with, and the four options are 0.1 molar KCl saturated with AgCl, B is 0.1 molar KCl saturated with HeJ2Cl2, C is 0.1 molar HCl saturated with silver chloride electrode, and D is 0.1 molar HCl saturated with KCl. And among these four, the correct option is option C, that is, it is filled with 0.1 molar HCl saturated with silver chloride electrode. The next question, number 11, is here, and the question is, the internal reference electrode in glass electrode is, and the four options are: A is standard calomel electrode, B is silver chloride electrode, C is a glass membrane, and D is a mercury. And the correct option among these four, that is, the internal reference electrode in glass electrode is silver chloride. So this B option is the correct option among these four options. The next question, number 12, is here. For standardization of electrode in pH meter, solutions used are: A is acidic solutions, B is buffer solutions of known pH, C is basic solutions, and D is a dilute solutions. Now we know the procedure for standardization of electrode in pH meter before its actual use, and we can standardize this pH meter, the electrode in this pH meter, with the help of some solutions having the known pH value, and that solutions are called as the buffer solutions, and that's why the correct option or answer of this question number 12 is option B, that is, it is buffer solutions of known pH. These buffer solutions of known pH are of different types. We may use here the buffer solutions of pH equal to 4, pH equal to 7, or pH equal to 10. So for the standardization of this electrode in pH meter, the buffer solutions of known pH are commonly used. The next question number 13 is here. Combined electrode is constructed from glass electrode and the four options are: A is chlorine gas electrode, B is a silver electrode, C is copper electrode, and D is a calomel electrode. Now for the formation of this combined electrode, two types of the electrodes are commonly used. One is a glass electrode, and the second electrode which is used for construction of this combined electrode is calomel electrode, and that's why this D option is the correct option of this question number 13. The next question number 14 is here. Calomel electrodes are: A is primary reference electrode, B is null electrode, C is secondary reference electrode, and D is a gas electrode. And the correct option of this question number 14 is these calomel electrodes are commonly used as a secondary reference electrode. So the correct option is option C, that is secondary reference electrode. The next question number 15 is here, and the question is: in which case pH meter is not operative to measure pH? And the four options are: A is oxidizing solutions, B is acid fluoride solutions, C is reducing solutions, and D is the colloidal solutions. If we look towards the applications of this particular glass or this pH meter, then it is very clear to us that this pH meter is used to measure the pH of oxidizing solutions, reducing solutions, as well as the colloidal solutions. But this pH meter cannot operative when we use the solutions like acid fluoride solutions, and that's why the correct option of this question number 15 is option B, that is pH meter is not operative to measure the pH in case of acid fluoride solutions, while in this remaining three type of the solutions we may measure the pH by using this pH meter. So up to this we solve the 15 different type of the questions based on the chapter pH meter. I hope you understand these questions, and these questions are helpful for you for appearing the upcoming online examination of SPPU 2021. If you like this video, please like this and share it. With this, I stop here. The remaining portion from this syllabus we will take in a upcoming video lectures. So thank you for watching this video. Thank you so much.